Ladies and gentlemen, so today we are going to have a bit of fun. We're going to rank up Captain America Infinity War. We're going to take him up to rank 3 as an unawakened 5-star character, because I thought it would be good to, really focus on this character unawakened and how much fun he is to play and some of the cool stuff he can still do. But Captain America Infinity War does benefit so much from his awakened ability. He gains like tons of additional potentially utility combinations, but today we're just going to focus on unawakened Captain America and what he can do. But this character, again, is worth noting that he benefits and gains a lot more utility when you have him awakened as well, and that the awakened ability is very, very good to have. But I imagine a lot of people from, the featured 5-star crystal this month from Symbio and also 6-star crystals are probably going to deal with this character unawakened. So I thought it'd be good to do a video where we just talk about what he is unawakened, which is still a pretty badass character and very, very fun to play. But anyway, before we get stuck into that, let's go ahead and rank him up. So I was waiting for a little bit more gold and also some science ISO, but very luckily out of that Doctor Strange opening we managed to awaken 4-star Ant-Man, so we have a flurry of science ISO to chuck into this lad today, so great times on that one, eh? But there we go, that's level 31, and we have a bit more 5k science ISO to claim, so I think we should maybe just have enough. But as you can see, this is already eating at the gold, man. I think we've already consumed about 400,000 gold on this one so far, so the 5-star characters, man, are just still so damn expensive to level up and rank up. And we still have the Winter Soldier one to do as well. I've certainly not forgotten about that video. That is in the pipeline soon. And let's just go for the 2k one, and that'll bring him up to level 45, and we'll check out the stats, have a quick overview of the abilities, just kind of, remind ourselves what Captain America does, and then we're going to jump into some gameplay. So base crit and crit damage, not too bad at all, but obviously one of the areas that Captain America shines is block proficiency. He has some very good block proficiency. You are almost going to see always perfect parries on this lad, unless you're fighting really, really stacked 6-star opponents. I think even then he still has perfect parries, but there's, some stuff that I have to test out as well personally, but the block proficiency is well above average, definitely at the one of the, I think, top 5 in the game there. Now, in terms of his abilities, whenever you're playing this character, you've got a 50% chance on blocking and a 100% chance on a parry to gain 1 kinetic potential, and these are important to keep in mind. They are going to fall off over time, and if you haven't gained one recently, they're going to start falling off faster and faster. So a lot of Captain America Infinity War, you ideally want to utilize matchups where you are blocking and stunning quite a bit. And then kinetically charged, what does that do? So if you've got at least one, it's going to provide you with this passive. Pretty much gives you, I think it's around sort of like 45% or 40% additional base attack, a bit more physical resist, a bit more energy resist, and also 100% chance to nullify unstoppable buffs when striking the opponent, so you can counter characters like Juggernaut and Unstoppable Colossus. Whenever, Unstoppable comes into the play in the future, this character has some yeah, great ability to counter that, and also gains kind of like Ant-Man style glancing chance when being hit, but I think it's a slightly lower chance to glance in comparison to Ant-Man there. And then we have, while charging a heavy attack, for each kinetic potential he has, he's going to gain a buff that lasts for 5 seconds, which gives him essentially like 50% attack. So if you've got 5 stacks of kinetic potential, it's going to be like 250% bonus attack of your base attack. So yeah, a lot of additional damage there, and one of the big things you see with Captain America Infinity War is like screenshots or videos of people, parrying using the heavy attack straight into the special too, and that is a way to get some crazy damage off. But you are I think, especially with Captain America Infinity War's damage, always praying for the crits on the special too. You definitely need those, but also after a special attack, you consume all the kinetic potential. However, with the special one, you've got a 100% chance to inflict bleed, and also reduces the opponent's defensive ability accuracy by 100% if kinetically charged. I actually don't know how this one fully functions. I don't know if the bleed acts as, while it is active, 100% ability accuracy reduction, so I'd appreciate some more wiser Captain America Infinity War players letting me know there, or if it's just for kind of the special one attack itself. But obviously this has alright synergy with Deep Wounds for increasing the damage there, and the special attack too has 100% chance to stun as well, which is very good for kind of, having that that fury duration after, because it lasts for 5 seconds. So you parry, you get the heavy, you special 2 immediately, and then you attack into a stunned opponent, and you can deal a ton of damage there. So yeah, some really awesome stuff, and also yeah, each kinetic potential gives you even more attack and even more stun duration on this one, so it's all about those big old juicy special 2s, but in certain matchups, I don't really know what the case or popularity of this is, but the special attack 3, if kinetically charged, it deals, you gain additional attack for each different class on Cap's team, not including himself, up to 2 classes, so I imagine this is even more spicy on the 5-star version where you get, you know, the 20% bonus damage as well, and also you gain 1 non-consumable kinetic potential charge which lasts for 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm not really too sure about the special 3 and its uses, because the special 2 always seems so good on this character. But also in terms of synergies, there is some fun stuff with characters, like you have some very useful things here potentially. So you got tech champions drain 100% of the opponent's max power after the opponent uses a special attack, so that is really good for siphoning all of the power off the opponent whenever they use a special attack. So stuff like power reserve, this could be quite useful. Mutant champions gain a permanent 20% prowess, so for champions like Storm that have a lot of special attack damage, this could be quite good. Skill champions gain 250 base critical rating on basic attacks, so a bit more crit for the skill champions there. Science champions place a passive weakness on the opponent, reducing their attack by 50% except while being struck by them. So I think that can be good for some matchups, but I haven't tested this one out too much here. And finally, we got Mystic champions. Oh, not finally yet. Sorry, we got Mystic champions deal 30% of their attack as direct damage to their opponent when nullifying one of their buffs. So while you're stripping buffs, you're dealing even more damage there. So good synergy with anybody that nullifies, which is pretty much all of the Mystic characters there for a little bit more damage output. Very valuable one there. And finally, Cosmic champions increase their buff duration by 25%. So yeah, just some good potential there. But I think if you're looking to really beef up Hyperion, maybe some other champions are a little bit better to bring into the mix, because, you know, it's like old school, like Captain Marvel, Thor, or Gamora to trigger this one, so it's not really some of the best characters up there, eh? But there we go. For a quick overview of Captain America Infinity War, we have rushed that because I'm so desperate to get into a little bit of gameplay today on this one. But I think we're going to start in terms of the event quest and go to Epic, and I think we'll go in for Chapter 3, and let's go for the Venom the Duck one. So we can have a little bit of fun here, and I've just gone for kind of the Spider-Man Venom, Miles Morales Electro team for a lot more attack and a lot more crit as well to kind of beef up Captain America as much as we possibly can here. So let's jump into some matchups, man, and just have a little bit of fun, because that's what we're all here for, is the dank gameplay. And again, my Captain America Infinity War gameplay, it might be a little bit off. It might not be the juiciest stuff in the world yet, but we'll see how we get on. But even without a lot of these Furies, man, this lad is hitting quite hard. And as you can see, well, so far, until we took that little clipped hit, he wasn't taking any damage from the block stuff. Let's just use this interval here to get a bit of damage for the next 5 combo also. Damage, so nice there, man. Okay, and if we go for one of these, and special 2, get the stun off, we can just beat into Vulture, and he drops just like that. 24 hits, very, very smooth. But also, Captain America, being a character that utilizes stun so well, can be very good for the evade characters as well. I think we actually might be able to get 7 combos off on Captain America. I'm not too sure. I might try quickly, see if there is the interval for a 7-hit combo. Okay, I don't think there is quite the interval there, because I think you need the, what is it, perfect block chance on the base. But sometimes I like using double mediums just to try and get the stacks up a little bit higher, a little bit sooner. But I don't think this is necessarily always the best case. I'm not too sure if it's better to use 5 combos. I think there are a few different ways to play this character, depending on what you like to do. Right, let's go for one more parry. Heavy attack, special 2. Straight in the bin there. Oh, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Right, let's try using standard 5 combos. Especially on this, what is it, Unstoppable Colossus. So we're not going to be able to immediately nullify his Unstoppable, but hopefully we should be able to see some of the interactions, and that's why I chose this path as well. Just as a bit of fun, see how it works. And there we go, we can nullify that one. It's a good time there. And because this guy has such great block proficiency, just the sustainability from going from fight to fight is sick. Is really, really nice. Okay. Gonna block that just to ramp up my kinetic potential a little bit more. There we go, we can just get rid of that. One more. Oh, unfortunately we didn't get the crit there. Bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, special one, and straight in the bin. He's so much fun to play, man. I find him, like, once you really get into the... I found him a little bit clunky at first when I was playing the Freestar, but once you get used to playing this character, man, he feels smooth. He feels like an awfully good time. Next up, we have, again, two slightly more tricky matchups. We've got the Hulk Ragnarok and also MODOK, but again, fights, I think, Captain America, and his playstyle kind of helped to excel at, because Hulk Ragnarok, you don't really want to be putting in a lot of hits, so I think if we kind of slow the fight down and do some double medium hits, it might be quite nice for managing, you know, that crowd excitement there. Because you can do double mediums and then get up to your, what is it, first, like, 5 stacks. Oh no, mistakes were made. Right, we kind of cocked that one up a little bit. Let's go for a heavy attack here. Maybe get a bit of a mega combo going on. And now we have all of those ones. Let's go straight into the special 2. And rinse this man down to the ground. Straight in the bin. So that was a little bit of a misplay. We messed up a bit, but I think the glancing helped to save our ass there a little bit as well. That's kind of a nice, you know, practical buffer on getting your ass beaten sometimes. Alright, so we've got Buffet MODOK up next. And MODOK is obviously always one of the most fun characters to fight. I think 3 combos might be the way. Yeah, maybe it's those 3 combos, because I feel like his stun's slightly longer, but not, like, long enough to get a large amount of medium hits in. But I'm interested to hear from, like, pro Captain, or, well, better players than myself at Captain America Infinity War. What are some of the secret strats and sauce that they're using at the moment? Okay, let's go for another parry. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit used to playing this character. We are still in the early days of being anywhere close to good. Maybe we actually, instead of maybe the double mediums, maybe we just want to like constantly throw heavy attacks. Is that better? I'm not too sure, actually. I think maybe if you can parry... I guess you can't, like, what is it? Parry, and then heavy, and then just kind of go back-to-back on that one. But I don't think there are any two more kind of, like, interesting fights. So we're going to opt out of that one and jump now into the final chapter, where what we can do is go against a Medusa and also... a Juggernaut as well, but the Juggernaut does have like 50% attack reduction, but the Medusa should be a bit of a fun one, because I think heavy attack countering, because this Captain America, again, has so much damage on his heavy attack, once you get those kinetic charges stacked up, can be quite a fun one. So we'll play this if we were like fighting an Alliance War Medusa, and try not to attack into anything. Right, so get back, use that. Stun immune Medusa now? So we've already kind of stunned her, so that would make a huge amount of sense. Right, we need one more. Oh, let's go. Oh, mate. Beautiful kill there. Absolutely beautiful kill. Even for a nub like me, man. Again, there's so much potential for incredibly fluid and interesting gameplay with this character. And I absolutely love it, mate. It's a really, really good time. Okay, so we've got Brute Force Juggernaut. This one, again, does have minus 50% attack reduction, so this is going to be like 120k equivalent Juggernaut here. But you probably want to start off this fight by blocking. Start to gain those kinetic charges. Right, I want to see if it still works, because I know Juggernaut has been slightly changed or updated. Let's see if baiting out the special attack. We immediately go in. Yeah, we can start taking this this man down. Why do you need... Oh no, that one didn't work that time. Okay, I'm not too sure why. Okay, well, we've got the heavy, we got the fury, the special 3. That was underwhelming, to say the least. Okay, that time it worked. Yeah, I'm not really too sure why it didn't work that one time. Oh, very nice there. And a fairly tidy kill for 120k Juggernaut. We did, like, the only time we messed up there was when the Unstoppable didn't shrug off for some reason, but maybe there was something I was missing. Do we have any other interesting opponents? Got Green Goblin, and maybe a Hood as well. Do we want to go for those? You know what? Let's go for the Green Goblin matchup, just because that one's quite fun. But then I think what we'll do is we'll jump into a little bit of Act 5 if we can, and fight a couple of evade characters, because that's what I really want to do, man. But also, when Captain America Infinity War is awakened, one of the things that he does gain is the ability to potentially reverse healing, so this Green Goblin matchup could be even more insane with rapid fire parries. Oh, that heavy attack's so nasty. There we go. And let's go for assassins. Oh, mate. Sorted. Beautiful damage there. I think we moved Captain America recently up. I think it was not last month, but the last month before to gold tier. Oh, my goodness, man, this character, he's earned his gold tier status. Like, as an unawakened 5-star, just cuts through everything, man. You get this character, you've won. If you've got him as a 6-star, mate, it's just disgusting the amount of power that you have just obtained. Let's go and move over to the Miles Morales here, and just for this video. Oh, actually, we can... Yeah, I think it's just the Miles Morales, and maybe a Spider-Man fight that we'd like to show off as well, but not that debuff immune Spider-Man, because ideally you do need to be able to have intervals where you can stun, or at least get the heavy attack in, to make Captain America super dank. But if we do these 3 combos, then... My parries just need to be a bit sharper on this one. Let's go many heavy attacks. Oh, 10k heavy, man. It's very nice. Oh! Straight in the bin. I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. I think if you're not aware of Captain America Infinity War's abilities and try and play him a bit more of a traditional 5 combo way for the most part, I can see how you'd find this character underwhelming. But once you're, you know, making advantage of those heavies and the special 2 combo, oh, it's just absolutely luxurious. Really enjoying it. But anyway, let's get into the collector chapter and go for the Spider-Man here as the final opponent that we'll fight in today's video. But damn, man, have we had a fun time today. It's been absolutely ridiculous. And again, this is just the very beginning of Captain America Infinity War. Not even talking about his awakened ability and all the crazy combinations of utility and matchups that you could potentially have then. So yeah, it seems to be a 3 combo for the stun duration he has. Mate, I haven't even used the special tool and he's almost dead. Oh! Denied, mate. Get in the bin. Right, Captain America Infinity War is crazy god tier. Rank up this character. Pray you get him as a 6-star champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any pro tips or any really cool information about Captain America Infinity War that we haven't talked about in today's video, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Aside from that, this character is absolutely nuts. I love him, man. A very solidified god tier character. He's just so good, so sustainable if you know, providing you're not getting hit. But yeah, man, really, really sick addition to the roster. But thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, feel free to smash that like button. That'd certainly be appreciated. Aside from that, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.